See if I can find it on here. What was that? All right. Hope everybody's doing well. Hi, Red. Red for today. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You may have choices and options around social activity, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life is coming into balance, and you have the world at your feet. Not a bad day. Alpha for today. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, a wish comes true. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may receive good news today. Money comes in, finances improve. If not today, it's on the horizon. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Dakota, General. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Something may happen that makes you happy, and you could be feeling successful around work, school, or business. Cole, General. Okay, you've got slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward when you listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A wish comes true. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Happiness comes in around having choices and options around social activity. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And then you may be planning travel. There's possible travel coming in. Not bad. Pretty good. Emily for April. You could have money coming in or news of money coming in April. May have a new journey that begins. Could be spending time with a Leo. A disappointment or a heartache could heal and move into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward in the month of April. Don't forget about taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Bree, love for me and boyfriend Joseph. Slow and steady wins the race. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation could be helpful. Look out for having an argument or a miscommunication over something. Fool in reverse. Something may get revealed that could need to be dealt with around this relationship moving forward. Cooperation and compromise could lead you to success. Rip Pan Deep, General. Rip Pan Deep, General. Have a new job or business opportunity coming in. You're no longer holding yourself back. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and you're making decisions that push career forward. You may be spending time with the Sagittarius, could be spending time with the Gemini or a Leo as well. New beginnings on the horizon lead you to success, and feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to this spring. Pallavi love. Pallavi love. Okay, when it comes to love, anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but life could be moving forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition. Explore your options. Express your wants and needs. You got choices here. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings on the horizon are also possible with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're already with someone, your relationship should be functioning well and moving forward. But if you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready, because the choice is yours. Anusha, hello, hello, hello. What's coming in life ahead? Disappointments are healing and life is moving forward. Could have money coming in, finances may be improving. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Maybe spending time with a Leo, could be spending time with a Capricorn. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Cooperation and compromise around work, school, or business leads to success. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan is possible as well. Show empathy, health. Overall, health looks pretty good, like with perseverance. Like you may see improvements around health. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. If you suffer from anxiety, the anxiety may be easing as we move through the spring. Be clear about your wants and needs when it comes to health, like when you go and see your doctors. Like if something's bothering you, make sure that they're addressing it. And your luck is changing. You should see an improvement around health. Obviously, don't use that as a substitute for medical advice, but but things look okay. Vicky, general for tomorrow. You have, if you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready and a wish comes true. You have something happening tomorrow that could make you happy. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may have a little bit of money coming your way. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? You have a wish that comes true around new beginnings. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you may have a Sagittarius coming in. You also could have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Happiness comes in and around love when you're clear about your wants and needs and you don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Explore your options, leads to success, and don't hold back. You have long-term potential around your next relationship. Jovi, I've been interviewing and looking for a job for a while. I'm beginning to get concerned. Is there an offer coming in anytime soon? You absolutely have, you have choices and options coming in this spring. So sometime between now and the end of June, you may have choices and options, but I don't think it's going to take that long. The month of April comes up very strong for you, that you may have a new beginning that could be bringing in some pretty decent money. Comment, should I listen to Z and go ahead with the books for a departure on April 5th? Or do you think there will be better weather conditions on the 12th? I think the 5th looks fine. They both look similar. I think the 5th is fine, unless for some reason you think that the 12th is better for other reasons as well. I would go with the 5th. On time for tarot, general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Feeling grounded and stable around finances, life is moving forward. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You could be spending time with an Aries, maybe spending time with a Scorpio. And then if you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Lucky, general. You have a wish that comes true and success coming in around finances improving. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or communication could be picking up with somebody that you want to hear from, and negativity is moving into the past. Life is changing for you for the better quickly this spring. Not bad. Hello, I've been a caregiver for almost a whole month. I've been sleep deprived and have insomnia. I want another job that doesn't make me so tired. Will I get one? I applied, but still nothing. You will. And you'll also have choices and options. I'm going to say for you, it may be closer towards like maybe sometime in May, maybe mid to late May. But yeah, you're not going to be doing this forever. Amber, general. Amber, general. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that may be bringing in quick success around work, school, or business. Negativity is moving into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. A wish comes true. You may also have a little bit more financial security coming in this spring. Not bad. Shraddha, will Aries M take action towards me, or is he moving on? Actually, right now, he looks stagnant. I don't think he's doing either. His focus seems to be more on himself. Things between you and him are way out of balance or misaligned with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. If you want to see something change between you and him, you might need to be the one to take the initiative. But he seems like he's a little just slow, just in general. Mihak, general. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you may have a new job or business opportunity coming in. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Pisces around. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You're no longer holding yourself back. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to between now and the end of the month. Olivia, general for the next 2 weeks. Life is moving forward, although it may be slow and steady wins the race. There could be a new job or business opportunity coming in that brings in success. Negativity is moving into the past. You got success coming in. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Don't be afraid to set boundaries if you feel like someone is overstepping. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not too bad. I think we're up to cinnamon for today for me, the rest of today. You have feeling ambitious can make you feel like you could accomplish whatever you set your mind to today. You have a wish that comes true, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with the Capricorn. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It's kind of like a peaceful, calm day. Yeah, not too bad. D for today. You'll be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You have life coming into balance, maybe spending time with air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A new journey begins. A disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. Life begins to move forward. And then you have, you got the world at your feet. Pretty good. Pretty good. Brianna, do you see a romantic relationship coming and when? Maybe over the summer, and it could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Mariana, for the weekend. For the weekend, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. You may be coming up with an idea for a new side business, side project, side hustle. If you decided to do so, you could be successful. The hard work you put in may pay off. You may also have choices and options around social activity. Lily, general. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures and success comes in. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. And then you may have life coming into balance and life moving forward, and you're ready for it. More money comes in, maybe spending time with a Virgo. A new journey may be beginning that leads you to success around career. Pretty good. Oh, Brianna, the donations went up to $3. Don't worry about this one, but just so you know for the future. Is the person that I'm coming, relationship-wise, new or from the past? The person would be new energy that comes in. Leave the past in the past. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but new energy comes in this summer. A deep feeler, April, love life. April is slow and steady, wins the race, but anything going on would be built on solid ground and have long-term potential. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. Not with anyone, Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it and long-term commitment and feeling relief around life moving forward, possibly with a Virgo, maybe with a Libra. Exploring your options leads to success. Pretty good. Hey, Robert. What does Amani think about me? May find you to be somebody who is very smart and intelligent, hardworking and successful. Somebody who is strong, courageous, independent. Somebody who's attractive and kind and loyal, or loyal and kind-hearted. Pretty good. Hi, Mel. Oh my goodness, where am I here? Mega love. Mega love. Okay, you have slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. And if you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. However, when it comes to love, anything that's dysfunctional needs to move into the past if you want your love life to move forward. And when that happens, life gets unstuck, begins to move forward. Water comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Now, if you're currently with someone and your relationship is well functioning, don't bring the past into the future. If you're not with anyone, look to new energy coming in. Eminem, love for Taurus. Love for Taurus. Okay, you have a new journey that begins. Possibly, okay, well, a wish comes true. If this person is already in a relationship, they're probably happy and content with the way things are. It may be slow moving, but it's well balanced and well functioning. If this person's not with anyone, they do have new energy coming in with choices. Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They also could move forward quickly. Not quickly. They could be moving forward towards greener pastures, possibly with a Cancer. They're a little slow. They're a little slow, and that's fine. But any relationship that either they're in or the next one will be well functioning, but slow to move forward, but well balanced. Pretty good. Purely Precious, next in love with Roger. Things are looking a little slow. You got the Hangman here. So I don't know where you are in the relationship or what you're planning or expecting, but things look slow to move forward, and the Fool in reverse can indicate that something will be revealed that could need to be dealt with. There's communication here, but I don't see much else as of right now. Stacy, career for the rest of this week. Rest of the week is not bad. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. You have the world at your feet. There may be a new job or business opportunity that comes in. Cause for celebration comes in, and life moves forward slow and steady. Not bad. Emily, near future for Jean and me. You have life coming into balance and beginning to move forward successfully when you express your wants and needs. Communication looks good. You may have a new journey on the horizon and a wish comes true. Be clear about your wants and needs, and life may move forward this spring. Rookie for next month. Rookie for next month. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and a wish comes true. Success comes in around work, school, and business, and life comes into balance. May have choices and options around social activity. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. If you've had an argument with someone, or if you do have an argument with someone, it'll blow over quickly. Don't get upset about it. Amen for the rest of the week with O. Amen for the rest of the week with O. Perseverance pays off, but slow and steady wins the race. You have communication coming in. If you already have something planned, not much is changing. Things will move forward as planned. If you don't have anything planned, things look a little slow. There probably may not be more than communication coming in. Migu for the next 24 hours. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and cooperation and compromise. Teamwork is suggested around work, school, or business. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Emily, today and tomorrow with Soha. You have communication coming in, but I don't see, other than that, much changing. If you already have plans, things will probably move forward as planned. If you don't have plans, probably not all that much happening. Slow and steady wins the race, but expressing your wants and needs around the situation could be helpful. Maggie for the next 48. Maggie for the next 48. For the next 48, you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Perseverance pays off. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a wish comes true. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Not bad, not bad. B. Smith, when will I receive my check from school? It should be soon, like maybe within the next 3 to 7 days. Essence, love for April. Love for April looks it looks good. Like you may have choices and options. Life comes into balance. You could have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Then you may have another Sagittarius coming in. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life comes into balance with choices and options. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. I mean, not bad. Not bad. Mare wants spirit guidance. King of Air. Brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Two of Earth. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Negative Air. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. Lucinda, general for the month of April. Slow and steady wins the race, and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. However, areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. A new journey may be beginning, a wish could come true around work, school, or business. You may be planning travel. Could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. It's a slow, like, take it slow and steady wins the race, and don't be afraid to like take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. But it may be a month where you may be able to get a lot done because you're feeling ambitious. Shar, does Pisces still want to talk with me, or he wants us to stop communicating? I don't think he's really thinking about it, like stop or continue. I think he's just sort of going with the flow of things, and I think communication is going to continue. Lioness, energy around the house move. I still haven't found a place yet. You should find a place. You have opportunities coming in. I'm going to say maybe within the next 4 to 6 weeks. A wish comes true. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. And then something may happen that makes you happy with the sun. I think you'll find something. Okay, will I be in a committed relationship this year? You could be sometime like this summer. Summertime, it looks good with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like new energy that comes in. Oh my goodness, going backwards. What happened here? Metal Rain, when will communication start to pick up with Alana? Maybe within the next 2 weeks. It's on the horizon. Leo Sun, General. Okay, you've got success coming in around work, school, or business, and life is coming back into balance. A little more financial stability coming in may make you feel grounded and stable. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Shaho, love reading. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success. And with the Empress, you've got love and money coming in. Maybe spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life begins to move forward. It's okay if you're feeling undecided, but if there's something that you're holding on to that's dysfunctional or not working, it's holding you back, or it's keeping you stagnant. It may take longer to move forward. Kevin, oh, welcome. Will me and the Capricorn lady have a long-term relationship and end up building with one another off of true love? There is potential here for commitment and long-term potential, but it looks slow. So I can't tell you this is something that's going to happen overnight. Just may take some time. I don't know where you guys are in your relationship right now. Things look a little slow. Sarah, okay, we've got, is this fucking, I don't know where I'm getting the money for this. There's a competition now in April that we're doing, April 19th. There's one in May, the first week of May, and then there's another one in June. So she's got 3 more chances on the horizon to get the gold. And that's what I told her last night. I'm like, you got 3 more chances. Stop pouting, get on the ice. We'll see what happens. I said to her last night, she was getting out of the car. I said, remember this right now that I told you this when you're getting out of the car. Because when I tell you I told you so, I want you to remember that I told you this when you're getting out of the car. You have 3 more chances. You're going to get the gold at least once. You will get the gold at least once. And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm only going to get either the silver or the bronze, which is also very... I mean, silver and bronze, we don't know how many kids she's competing against. So if you're setting yourself for saying that you're going to get the silver or the bronze, we don't know how many kids yet she's going to be competing against. You're going to get the gold. Yeah, I got to get working because I mean, they're like 120 to enter, and then you got to pay the coach to be there. So you're talking, it's a good chunk of change. Don't fucking blow it. No. Doesn't matter. Like I said, Tom, like it doesn't matter if you win or lose or where you come in. Most important is that you're doing it, because every time you do it, you get more comfortable with it. And sooner or later, you get out there, you don't even think twice about it. You just do it. So it's all about the experience. But I do kind of like that she gets disappointed and she wants to work harder. Like, I think that that's good. I think it's healthy. Anyway, let me just shut my mouth and continue. Lady Sunshine, Tower advice for right now. Tower advice for right now. You've got lay down the law, set boundaries, especially if you feel like somebody's trying to push you into something or bully you about something. Don't stand for it. You have money coming in, finances are improving, and feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around finances. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and negativity moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. If you're feeling undecided about something, it's okay not to make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, you could have a new journey on the horizon. Liz, Love General. Love General. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be feeling like, if you're currently in a relationship, it should be functioning well, or things should be improving in April. If you're not with anyone, you could have a couple of people here. You have an Aries here. You have a Gemini here. You have Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Exploring your options leads to success. If you're in a relationship, communication comes in or picks up, and things should be coming back into balance. Not bad. Second place is great. I'm like an end. You know, like this makes her cry more. But I'm like, Avery, you didn't skate your best. She didn't. She did not skate her best. The videos, I mean, you could see the video. It's not as good as she has done previously. She just wasn't. It happens. I mean, we watched the Olympics, and they don't do it. You know, that poor guy, Ilian, is such a phenomenal skater, and he blew a couple of things and fell a couple of times. Yeah, it happens. It happens to everyone. I'm like, you didn't skate your best and you still did second. And oh, that made her cry harder. I'm like, imagine if you skated your best, maybe we would have got the goal. Ah! There's nothing I was going to say that was going to make her feel better. So you know what? I just left it alone. I'll hype her up for the next one. We got, what, 4 weeks? Yeah. Oh, a month from tomorrow. All right, here we go. You can donate for what the hell is it called? Super Chat. You could do PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App, and they should all be listed. Oh, you know what? Adonis isn't here. It should be listed. You know what? I'll just type it in. PayPal is my email address. I do personal through email. Some people like the email ones because I can answer them quickly. They're $5 a question. I can do Zoom meetings. They're $25 for 15 minutes. And I could do personal videos. Those are 3 questions for $25. Any additional questions are $5 a piece. Oh, it's in the description box. I'm a dope. Thanks, Mel. The email ones I can answer quickly because no matter where I am, I usually have cards on me. So if I'm like, I don't know, if I'm at the ice rink when she's doing her an ice skating lesson, I could still do it. Anyway. The members, those videos for the members they're teaching videos. Yeah. I mean, I could teach through Zoom too, if that's what you wanted. If you book a Zoom, that's up to you, whatever you want to talk about. Virta, General? Virta? An old wound or heartache or a hurt here. This nonsense is healing and moving into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. A wish comes true. If you're feeling, undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have the world at your feet. You may be spending time with a Leo or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Wish. I'm single. Anybody in love coming towards me soon? Yep. Well, first of all, you got the Magician. So you have the ability to manifest new opportunities around love that could lead you to success. Possibly with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly a Sagittarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New energies coming in that could make a wish come true this summer. Yep. Irene, can you tell me how many months will it be for me to move to Arizona, and how long will it take for my paperwork with Section 8 to be completed for me to move to Arizona? Looks like it may take some time. I want to say that maybe the move could happen like late summer, early fall, like maybe somewhere between August and October. Hazel, love. When it comes to love, leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and new doors may open. You're being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, possibly with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or maybe a Cancer. You do have a committed relationship here if you're not with anyone right now. If you're already with someone, your current relationship should be either improving or moving forward. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to speak your mind when it comes to love. Davy, general for the next 2 weeks. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Slow and steady wins the race. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Don't look back on the past. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward slowly. You may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. MR, how does C feel about me not following up with JB? I think it was a big misstep on my part. It could have been, yeah, it could have been. They could have feel a little bit like disappointed that you didn't follow up with this person, but it's like not that big of a deal. They're like, okay, whatever. Like if the other person had an issue, they feel like, well, if there was something, they would have let us know. Yeah, I think it's okay. I know C is upset about the issue, but his feelings or thoughts on me in particular. I don't think that he thinks anything bad about you. Like, I think it's fine. I do think that he wished that you would have reached out to this person, but I don't think it's a big deal that you didn't. And I think he still thinks very highly of you. You're hardworking. You get things done, detail orientated, smart and intelligent, pleasant, easy to get along with, strong, pretty good. Amy, for the next 48 for Sunny. This person could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Their life is changing for the better quickly. They could be setting boundaries. They're not looking back on the past. If they're feeling undecided about something, they shouldn't make any decisions until they're ready, but life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Raymond, I heard that my ex keeps talking about me to others, what's being said, and her ulterior motive. I don't know specifically what she's saying, but she plays people. So she may say something to one person because it's like she's always trying to get something from someone. So she may say something to one person knowing that she's going to get their sympathy. She may say something different to another person knowing that they're going to like maybe commiserate with her. Like she plays people for her own ego. Yeah, and her motives are just for that. Like she likes to use people. She likes to get things from people. She tends to keep people around her that are going to give her what she wants or shut her up. So like she may spend time with like women who she thinks aren't as attractive as she is because she wants to feel like she's better than them, or maybe women that are, I don't know, more physically fit than her, just so that they can say, oh well, you know, I wish I looked like you, that kind of shit. Yeah. She's always looking for someone to stroke her ego, and she may burn through people pretty quickly because once they figure her out, they don't want to deal with her anymore. Magician's heart, love. Disconnecting from people, places, and things that no longer serve you can bring in new opportunities. If you're not with anyone right now, you have new energy coming in that may be water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're already with someone, as long as your relationship is well functioning, it can move forward. But anything dysfunctional needs to move into the past to make way for something better functioning. Liz, general for today. Areas of your life that have been slow to move forward may now start to move forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries. You have anxiety easing and moving into the past, and you have, like, your luck is changing for the better. You may have choices and options around social activity, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Who haven't I gotten to yet? Kelly wants the orange cards. Orange cards going every which way. Come on, get yourself together. power and intention. When you align with your intentions for your highest good and act with love, your power is intensified. When you draw this card, your angels are drawing close to you to remind you of this. You have the capacity of a leader and a guide at this time. You're being encouraged to align with love for your highest good so that you can act from your heart. Often when power arises within, we can find our ego gets loud, and it's because it wants you. Oh, it wants you to act from ego. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't be afraid to step into your power and intention, but be willing to go with divine guidance. There is a sense of achievement around you at this time. You may be receiving documentation, certification, or a reward of some description to acknowledge your growth and your experience. And then this one is transformation. You're ready to move beyond the energies and situations that are no longer helpful to you and make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out at this time, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually too. As you remove the clutter and the debris from your world, you welcome in the energy of transformation like a butterfly emerging from the cocoon. You're ready to move beyond the previous limitations of your life. You're moving away from stagnancy or the feeling of being held back. You're removing the negative energies of your life and making them light so you can fully embrace who you were born to be. Pretty good. RK for the next 2 weeks. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Maybe spending time with the Cancer, could be planning a road trip. You're no longer holding yourself back. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. And you may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Lovely, general for the rest of March and April. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. You have choices and options that come in around social activity. If you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. May reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Negativity moves into the past. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past, and life comes back into balance. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan as well. Audrey, general. You have a wish that's about to come true sometime between now and the end of April, and you may feel relief around life moving forward and coming back into balance. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Happiness is coming in around work, school, or business, whatever it is you do all day, and you could be, may have choices and options around social activity. Maybe spending time with a Leo. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or Sagittarius. Life moves forward and you're ready for it. T-Vet, me and RV Aries have kind of backed up again. He's too in and out. Yeah, but he's going to come forward again. I mean, you may decide to back up, or you may feel like he's not, you're not interested, but he's going to try again. He's going to reach out and he's going to want to see you. And then that's your choice after that. T-Vet, what did Pisces purposely not mention? My birthday. Oh, happy birthday. May have felt awkward about something. Yeah. So something around the situation made them feel awkward, so they avoided it. Maybe they didn't do something they thought that they should have done, or maybe, yeah, it's like they kept quiet because they're not really thinking, it's not about you, it's about them. Like something that either they didn't done or they should have done, or feeling like they're lacking of something. Yeah, kind of odd. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, people can be very funny with their birthdays, right? Like, you have people that are like, do you know this person? They celebrate their birthday the whole month. Like, their birthday is like, it's like June 1st, and they're like celebrated the whole month. Everything's about them the entire month. And then you have the person that doesn't want to acknowledge it. And then you have the person that gets mad if you don't acknowledge it, but they don't really want it acknowledged. But yet you should know. You should know that they don't want you to wish them a happy birthday, but you better wish them a happy birthday or they'll be mad. Yeah, you can't win with these people. Hi, Adonis. MR, how does L, C's assistant, think about this? The whole me not following up. She sounded so firm. I think, I could be wrong here, but I think it bothers her more than it bothered him. And I think it may have something to do, once again, it goes back to that like jealousy, ego kind of thing. So L may have felt like she had the initiative, or she could take the initiative to kind of make it bigger than it was. I mean, okay, you should have reached out to this person, but you didn't, and it's not the end of the world. And if they needed something, they would have known how to contact you anyway, or somebody else. So it's almost like this person is just kind of feels at liberty to make it worse than it actually is. Yeah. I wouldn't let her bother you. But that's lousy. But I get it. I get it. It reminds me, once again, it reminds me of there was a moment, right? This was so shitty. I was losing my part-time job because the company was going out of business. I literally just leased a car. I think I leased my car. I drove away with it on June 29th. Company declared bankruptcy on July 1st. And now the only job I have, which is teaching yoga, one of the managers, like, it has to have a talk with me, and like totally rips me apart. Like, says things that like I don't even do. And then like told me that I was in jeopardy of losing my job, and like called me lazy. Like I teach 6 a.m. classes that are an hour away from where I live. I leave my house at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm fucking lazy. Are you kidding? And I had gotten really upset about it. And I don't know how it wound up happening, but I wound up speaking to a different manager from a different studio. And she was like, it sounds like this person over exaggerated everything. And I was like, well, this is what I was told. I was in jeopardy of being fired. And like I said, I mean, I have to be an hour away from my house at 5:30 in the morning. And I'm there, and I've never been late once. How fucking dare you call me lazy? Don't get me wrong. But I mean, I used to teach like 22 classes a week all over New Jersey, and I don't live close. I'm in New York. Anyway, rest my case. I think it's more of that person felt like they had the authority to do it. And I hate that. Anyway, that's kind of what I've got from that situation. Sounds like the manager was projecting. Yeah. MR, will this change how C sees me and my work quality? Anything you see around this? No, it doesn't change them. No, it's almost like they just see it like, okay, it's something that slipped through the cracks or something that should have been addressed. It's not the end of the story. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. T-Bet, I'm not big on birthdays, but she purposely didn't say anything. That's the reason that I don't have many girlfriends. Me either. Me either. But, it kind of goes back to what we're saying here about these. Like, it's this woman here that has a bigger problem. And the assistant's got a bigger problem with the situation than the other person who's above has. And it's the same thing with me. I was dealing with a woman that was going to tell me. Like, said something about, so and so is sitting in the back room on the bench. I'm like, I've never sat on the in the back room on the bench. What are you talking about? Like, who told you that? Nobody. Nobody. Like, what are you talking about? I sometimes I demonstrate, but I wouldn't be demonstrating on the bench in the back. I would demonstrate in the front of the room. Yeah, it was just a way of slinging around bullshit. Yeah, because, and the funny thing is, though, is that, like, you're you like, you complain about it, and it's not true, and I'm here and I'm working, and then, yeah, it's nonsense is what it is. It's nonsense. Anyhow, you think yoga, right? It's just like I used to say to people, my mom is a hairdresser, and like I used to see a lot of the crazy catty bullshit that went around in the hairdressing business. And I used to say, I will never be a hairdresser because of what my mom has gone through, who's trying to steal your clients, and then you got to switch, you got to go where it's popular, and everyone's going to this salon, so you got to move over to that salon, and it's just a lot of like nastiness that I'm like, I would never want to be part of that. Well, let me tell you something. Yoga is like hairdressing without the makeup and hair. It's the same. It's the same. Who's the most popular for 5 minutes? Now all of a sudden nobody likes that person anymore, and now everyone's going to that studio. I'm like, I may as well have been a hairdresser. Anyway, I would have quit on site for talking to me that way. I wanted to, but you know what? I was so afraid that because I knew that the store was going out of business. I'm like, I can't have no job and just lease the new car. Like, what about timing? Like, I couldn't have planned that better. Brenda, general for the rest of the day. You may have a wish come true. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And then you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Pretty good. Isabella, career reading, what's coming? Career reading, what's coming? Exploring your options could lead to success around a new job that pays well. Your luck is changing here for the better quickly. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures this spring. Throw it out into the universe. See what bites. Space, no question. Just appreciate. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, the cherry blossoms. And you know what I'm looking for? The flowers that I planted last fall. The little grape hyacinths. Me and Avery were out there this morning looking for them. The little green parts are starting to come up. I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you. Alex, the manager, lived in delusion. Yeah, but people are like that. You don't know what's gone on in their crazy life, that make them act like that. MR, I think I answered 2 questions for you. One about L and one about C and JP or something like that. Lolly, love for the spring. Love for this spring looks like it could be promising. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, old wounds heal and move into the past. Could be spending time with a Leo, maybe spending time with a Sagittarius. You even have a Gemini here. Any relationship that begins during the spring could have long-term potential around it. Don't be afraid to explore your options. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Success comes in. Success comes in around love this spring or soon. Nat wants the orange cards. Compassion. Your angels are wrapping a light of compassion around you at this time and guiding you to let go of conflict or the need to prove your point. The more you resist and fight, the more unhappier or more drained you will be. Pointing out mistakes or mishaps or concentrating on negative traits or actions of others will only hold you back. Don't let unjust actions of others block your experience of joy or freedom. Take time to where you are in review where you are in life. You may be feeling held back or even consumed by frustration and anger. Ask your angels to shine their light upon you and the situation at this time. And then this one is composure. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a buildup of frustration at this time. You're a passionate, loving, and kind being, and at the same time you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. The warrior within you wants you to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills and talents worth. And drawing this card indicates that right now you're not going to be respected or heard in the way that you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. Take time to ask your angels and your guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energy. Know that the divine hand of God is upon the situation and everyone involved. There's no need to worry about anyone else's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. Sarah. Where was that question now? It's been almost 2 weeks and the Taurus hasn't responded. Why? Is it lack of interest or talk to continue the friendship that he doesn't respond, or is he really busy? Do I just not matter to him? I think he is busy, but I also think he's setting a boundary. And I hate to say this. Oh, shit. The phone's ringing. Hold on. Can you hear me or no? I think he is busy. He's setting a boundary. Can you hear me? And I hate to say this. Oh, shit. The phone's ringing. Hold on. Oh, you can hear me. Okay. I think that this is his way of controlling the situation. So it's like comes off again like somebody who wants to be in control, wants to have the upper hand. So now it's taking time away from the situation, kind of feels like you're waiting on them, and they will reach out at some point, and then the cycle's going to begin again. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this. Isabella, career reading. What is coming up? Oh, I did that one. The one and only for the next 2 weeks. Disconnect from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And then you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Susie, love reading for the next month, for the rest of the month. For the rest of the month, you've got, you're no longer holding yourself back and life could be moving forward. Exploring your options could lead to success. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or maybe when somebody new comes in, a new journey could be beginning. You may have romance heating up with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also could have an Aquarius coming in. Alex, I think I'm creative and I would possibly do well in podcasting and content creation. Yes. Yes, you should do it. You absolutely should do it. Life could be moving forward for you towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. You may also very much enjoy it. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You will figure it out. Yes, I think you should do it. Leg here. It's got to come out. It's kind of cold here today. I don't know what's going on. I'm 70. Remember it was 70? Now I think it's like 38. Give me a break. Give me a break. Crow's Nest, general for the rest of today. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. When you listen to your intuition, a wish may come true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you're clear about your wants and needs. Don't settle for less. When it comes to personal and professional relationships, be clear about your wants and needs, and life comes back into balance. Not bad. Career spells, money and career is like, just to put it out into the universe, like if you don't have a job or you're looking to change jobs, to be open to potential, kind of get the energy flowing. Same thing with money. You could do career and money on Thursday or on Sunday. It's always better, in my opinion, just my opinion, when you're putting it out there rather than specifically like, I want to be hired with Apple or whatever. Like, just kind of putting it out there, like bring in choices and options for me. I think that that works better when you do a career spell. And it's simple. It's nothing crazy. It's just a candle. If we do a jar one, then I use the money rice, the abundance rice, and then I write out the petition. Whatever the person sends me is their intention, I handwrite it, put it in the jar, and then I say it out loud, because both of those are powerful, saying it and also writing it out. But yeah, you could say whatever you want, you know. Like, I'm looking for choices and options to come in around career. I'm looking to have possibilities. I want a career where I could move forward, or I'm looking for options. I want a career where I travel, whatever. I want to make a lot of money, whatever it is. Space Hippie, how soon will I be able to pick up my Tesla? I'm upgrading to a different version. ETA says March 29th, but I'm wondering if it's really going to take that long. I don't think it's going to take that long. I'm going to say that it may be maybe the 23rd or the 25th. You may be able to get it before then. Azriel, are Kenny and I soulmates? No, I don't see this as a soulmate connection. But you know, you don't just have one soulmate. You have soulmates in your life. There's plenty of soulmate connections that you have. I know all the flowers, they leave fast. I love hyacinths, and they usually come out around Easter, and they're beautiful and they smell nice, but they don't last long. We have them here, and what happens is they like fall over. Like, they grow, but then they get to a certain height and they get too heavy and they fall over. The grape hyacinths don't do that, which is why I chose to plant them also, because they will continue to repopulate themselves. I do want to plant more hyacinths, but it's a lot of work. It really is. And you know, I had issues with my ankle and my hip was bothering me. But if I may plant more. If these come up and they do well, I may plant more next fall. I don't mind doing it, but Maggie, I answered for you already. Cosmic, called the Marriott for follow-up. They have 2 more interviews. As you predicted, they will get back to me next week. Will I get the offer or rejection? You better get it. I think you're going to get it. Let's see what happens. Sarah, will the intention of $1,000,000 raining work? Only on my house. The way that I was taught with excuse me, around bringing in more money was to align with things that really resonated with you. So like I couldn't, I used to do this meditation when I was teaching yoga about like walking down the yellow brick road and like seeing like big gold coins falling from the sky and being able to, but it didn't sit right with me. Like I'm like I need to manifest new ways that I could make money, not think that money was just going to come in, because it just was just too unbelievable for me. But anyhow, you could try it, see what happens. Dr. Sony for career. Dr. Sony, you may have choices and options coming in around your career. Listen to your intuition and life could move forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and success comes in. Stepping into your self-confidence can push life forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And then you also may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. So there could be a new job with like on-the-job training, which could be the new area of study, or it could be two separate things, going back to school and getting a new job. Macy, general for the day. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Money comes in and finances improve. That may not be today. It may be like before the end of this month. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. A new journey begins and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Not too bad. All about me and finances. Okay, finances should be improving big picture between now and the end of the year. On the immediate horizon, there should be an improvement between now and the end of April. Adding a new stream of income could be bringing in more money or like a side business or a side project. And then you have a wish that comes true. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel, excuse me, a little bit more financially secure. You have a little more financial stability coming in this spring. But I think it's going to be a bigger improvement between now and the end of the year. TVET love for the spring and summer. Exploring your options could lead to success. And life could end up changing for you for the better quickly at some point. You have air here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Long-term potential could be coming in. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. If you're looking for commitment, you may find commitment sometime between now and the summer. Yeah, and it may be something that just falls into place pretty quick or easily. With choices and options, which is always a good thing. Coco for today. Coco for today. Maybe spending time with the Virgo. Your luck may be changing for the better. Could be spending time with a Scorpio or an Aries. May have choices and options around social activity. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward with choices and options, and you're ready for it. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. All about me and love. When it comes to love, negativity moves into the past and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. You could have an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have commitment here if you're already with this person. Things may be okay or maybe even improving this spring. If you're not with anyone, you could have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. 2 air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could have a Taurus. You could have a Sagittarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life moves forward towards greener pastures. You also could have a Gemini coming in. Exploring your options will lead you to success. Life is moving forward. Amelia, General. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You maybe connect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life moves forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Not bad. Raymond, I answered for you already. Sag rising, general love. When it comes to love, life comes into balance when you explore your options. It leads you to success. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and your luck is changing for the better quickly. You could have a fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also could have an Aquarius around. Exploring your options leads to success, and leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Helps the weight of the world to slip off your shoulders. Life moves forward, and you're ready for it. Not bad. Butterfly, love. Butterfly, love. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be well functioning. If you're not with anyone, Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Water comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Fire comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you do have a committed relationship if that's something that you're interested in. Don't be afraid to explore your options and listen to your intuition. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Anybody else here? Hey, Partika. Pinky, General. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be planning travel. You also have your luck changing for the better. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Pretty good. Mel, Amy's thoughts and feelings about the readings that I've been giving her lately. For the most part, I think that she feels that you're pretty spot on. I think that you may be saying some things that she doesn't want to hear, and obviously she doesn't like that, but she can't argue with you because I think that she feels like you're right. There may be a little bit of anxiety around it, maybe because she's hearing things that she doesn't really want to hear, but I think that she pretty much agrees with whatever it is that you're saying, more or less. You're probably going to continue to do readings for her, too. Marian, can I ask about love from me and the Leo? It depends where you guys are in this relationship. I don't see all that much changing here. Things look a little slow or maybe even a little bit out of balance. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation could be helpful. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, but it is suggested to compromise. Yeah, it depends where you are in the relationship. Adonis is be more cautious and is asking me questions with me because of how I snapped back in January. I asked me if I was happy to see them and then was mad at and if I still love them. Okay, let's see. I think they are afraid of being snapped back. Yes. Yeah, but you know what? They'll get over it at some point, and then the questions may start again. Vartika, general guidance. You have anxiety eases and moves into the past. Let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Life then comes into balance and begins to move forward. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and a wish may come true around work, school, or business. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. You're no longer holding yourself back, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Not bad. Mianelli, general. Mianelli, general. You have success coming in around work, school, or business. Disappointments heal and move into the past. The world is at your feet. Money comes in, finances improve. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is still moving forward towards greener pastures. Perseverance pays off, and you may be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Good news or good luck, or luck is changing around work too for the better. Pretty good. Is there anybody that I haven't answered for yet? He's over there sleeping. He's a good boy when she's not home. When she's home, he goes berserk. J Love, I'm single. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and new beginnings may be coming in. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may be making a decision to move forward with your love life. And it could be with a Leo or another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but it will be new energy that comes in later this spring or early summer, maybe like sometime between May and July kind of time frame. Explore your options will lead you to success. All right, if that's it, then I will wrap it up, and I'll see you all later. I think I'm going to... Oh, look, he's sitting up. See, he knows every time I'm just about to be done. Here he comes. I may go on TikTok, like early evening. We'll see how it goes. I'll see you all later, either on TikTok or tonight on YouTube. Have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye. Oh, my goodness, what happened?